White House release, published Wednesday, November 5, 2025. Promises made, promises kept 1 year later. 1 year after President Donald J. Trump was re-elected, the administration reports rapid progress on key promises. Border security measures have led to historic lows in illegal crossings. The administration located over 13,000 missing migrant children and resumed border wall construction. Catch and release ended, Remain in Mexico was reinstated, and refugee admissions were suspended. A large-scale deportation operation is underway, with ICE arrests surpassing last year. The Laken Riley Act was signed, mandating detention and deportation of illegal alien criminals. The Department of Justice is directed to pursue the death penalty for capital crimes by illegal immigrants. Economic indicators show core inflation and gas prices at 4-year lows, job growth exceeding expectations, and blue-collar wage growth at its highest in nearly 60 years. The stock market is reaching record highs. President Trump delivered a historic tax cut for working and middle-class Americans, including no tax on tips, overtime, or Social Security. Small businesses and families receive major tax relief. Pro-growth policies and tough trade deals strengthen the U.S. dollar. Drug pricing reforms now guarantee Americans pay the same low prices as other developed nations. The Golden Dome missile defense system was announced and funded. NATO members agreed to raise defense spending to 5% of GDP. President Trump achieved peace in 8 global conflicts and made the largest military investment in decades. Orders ended diversity, equity, and inclusion measures in the military, and troops dismissed under previous COVID restrictions were reinstated. American energy independence was restored with record drilling permits, expanded pipelines, and lifted regulations. Oil and natural gas production reached record levels. A national energy emergency was declared to increase domestic supply. Tariffs secured better trade deals and rebuilt manufacturing. Agreements with Mexico, Canada, and China targeted fentanyl shipments and secured supply chains. Trillions in new investments and tens of thousands of new jobs have resulted from the America First trade agenda. The administration took action to end the weaponization of government, pardoned pro-life Americans, and launched investigations into deep state abuses. Federal hiring is now merit-based, and the bureaucracy has been downsized. Diversity mandates were ended, costly climate programs targeted, and the Department of Education began closing. Schools promoting critical race theory lost funding, and gender-affirming care for minors ended in hospitals. The administration protected women's sports, dismantled censorship regimes, and defended religious liberty. Deportations contributed to record-low murder rates. Cashless bail policies were addressed, and local police supported to reduce crime. Social Security and Medicare were protected without cuts or raising the retirement age. Election integrity measures were implemented nationwide. An AI action plan was launched to ensure U.S. leadership in artificial intelligence. President Trump restored safety and free speech on college campuses through federal enforcement and visa revocations for pro-Hamas agitators. The Genius Act created a regulatory framework for stablecoins to keep the U.S. a leader in cryptocurrency. Transparency was increased with unscripted question sessions and expanded press access. Records related to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. were released to the public. Recent reports show more Americans believe the country is on the right track than at any time in the past 20 years. Support among Republicans for President Trump and his agenda is near historic levels. Thanks for listening. The full source material for this summary is in the description below.